Course creation as an instructor. Your goal in creating a Udemy course is to create a course that flows in a logical progression of teachings. So when you're creating your outline for the first time, you want to just do what we call a brain dump. You want to dump everything in your brain about that topic onto a piece of paper. I'll just write down every question somebody could possibly have about my topic. And then what I'll do is I'll start organizing those topic points into a logical flow. So many of my courses will start with what is blank. And then they'll go into what are the benefits of blank. And then we'll start talking about how do you blank, and then we'll get into step by step and then start going off into the subtopics. So this is kind of the flow that you want to create when you're creating your outline and when you're actually creating your Udemy course. And the best way to do this is just to begin with a carefully planned outline. Put yourself in your student's shoes and ask yourself, what would I want to know about this topic if I were brand new to it? It helps to put yourself in that position when you were brand new to the topic. What were some of the key questions that you had about the topic? What were some of the key things that you wanted to learn that you desperately needed to know in order to be successful with that course topic? You might also want to ask yourself, what would be the best way to learn these concepts? We don't always want to follow the same exact formula when teaching a Udemy course. Sometimes you're going to want to add more statistics about a particular topic. Other times you're going to want to be more visual and add in screenshots of a particular topic. What I do rather than go onto a website many times and show a live demo is I'll just take the screenshots and pop them into the PowerPoint and use arrows and use highlights and things like that to point out what is happening. It's often a much easier and a faster way to teach by using screenshots. Now, it takes more time on my part because I've got to create the screenshots, I've got to optimize them, I've got to put them in the right place and in the right flow. But in my opinion, it's better for learning on the student's part to be able to learn better. Now, many topics require a certain amount of laying the groundwork so that your students understand the basics before you take them through the higher level concepts. I often buy information products and courses from people, and I'm often appalled at how many people start at, let's say, step D, E, or F without even really explaining A, B, and C, the fundamentals of what they're trying to achieve. They'll jump right into the how-to instead of actually kind of laying the groundwork and explaining and getting them there in the right way. I think foundational and fundamental teaching is so important for most people because you need to orient them and develop the context around which you're going to teach the remainder of the course. So it's better to assume that your students are fairly new to your topic than to assume that they are at a higher level.